Hello there everyone and welcome back to Let's Play 999. So last time Seven dropped a real big bomb on us because he had amnesia. He doesn't know who he is and whatever. But he remembered that he's been here before and what's happening, man? Is he zero? Yeah.
Huh?
I said I've been in this room before.
You were here? When? Why?
Aoi. Light. Nona.
What? Suddenly Seven was mumbling to himself. They were words Junpei didn't understand. Aoi, light, Nona. That's a crazy. Seven's hoarse voice trailed off, and Junpei couldn't make out what he said.
What the hell was that?
Seven's brow furrowed furiously, and he ground his teeth back and forth.
It's right there. I feel like I'm this close to remembering everything, but I just can't.
Seven stopped, frustrated. He pulled his hat off and ran a hand through his hair. And suddenly, he looked up, his eyes wide.
That's right, an experiment.
What?
There was some kind of experiment going on this ship.
An experiment? What sort of experiment?
They were trying to control people. Or something like that.
What?
What the hell are you talking about?
Big bombs being dropped. Junpei didn't know what to make of Seven's story. Instead, he simply stared at Seven and continued.
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment, I mean.
What the fuck? They were experimenting on kids.
I think there were 4 or 5 more, but I don't remember all their names. Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here.
Seven began to mumble to himself and wandered aimlessly around the room. He looked confused. So far as Junpei could tell, the man was simply rambling, and there were odd twitches to his movements. Maybe he's crazy.
Experiment. Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
What?
Those kidnapped kids. Was I working that case?
Seven continued to mumble to himself about things that meant nothing to Junpei. Working a case? Is he a detective? Huh? Junpei didn't have any answer for him, of course. He couldn't understand what was happening to Seven. All he could do was wait. After a few minutes, Seven finally stopped.
Wait, under this bed.
He crouched down and looked under the bed. His face registered mild surprise, and he began to mumble to himself again.
The home's gone? No, maybe it was a different room. There's got to be a ton of rooms on this boat that look just like this one.
Yeah, like a cell. Oh yeah, they kidnapped kids and put them in these cells. Fuck's sake, man, this is crazy. At last, Junpei could contain himself no longer.
Hey, what exactly do you remember? Maybe you could stop talking like a crazy person and tell me what's going on here.
Seven stood up slowly.
Well, it's not like I really remember everything. I've only got bits and pieces, and they're scattered and don't make much sense.
I don't care. Tell me the bits and pieces then.
Junpei could feel it. Whatever Seven had remembered, it was important. Very important.
Okay.
Seven drew a large, muscled hand down across his face. As he wiped the sweat from his brow, he spoke.
From what I can remember, I think I was a cop.
So I was right.
A cop?
Sorry.
Yeah. I was looking for that group of kids that got kidnapped 9 years ago.
9 years! There it is, the number 9 again.
You remember that, right? It was all over the news.
Yeah, I was still in school. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember some of it. I think it was a bunch of kids right around my age. They all just disappeared. Nobody knew why.
Missing. Where have these 16 boys and girls disappeared to?
It was all over TV and the newspapers every day. So you're saying you were investigating it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I guess I found something. There was this medical company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals that had something to do with those kids. After I figured that out, I managed to get some information out of somebody who worked for them. I think it was...
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Yeah, that had to been it. That's why I went to the wharf.
Whoa. Seven's looking good, man. As a detective, look at them with the body bags and whatever.
From the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about.
So, you're saying this was 9 years ago?
There was a bunch of movement near it. Men in black suits, many of them carrying large bags. The bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried.
Kids inside.
No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags.
Shit, man.
I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding, my gun already in my hand.
Don't move.
I felt metal touch the back of my head.
Drop the gun.
He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. Shit. There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle.
A drug?
That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that.
This is crazy, man.
I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it. Shit, my head hurts. Where am I?
Look at him on the floor.
A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink. A toilet with no privacy.
Well, there's a wall there, like a bit of
I'd
privacy.
seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but... it won't open. Not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked.
I think 7 is my favorite character so far because it's really cool. It's a cop and stuff.
Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it.
And he's not as dumb as I anticipated, you know.
I gave up and made my way back to the bed and sat down.
Plus, it's got a cool name, 7. Let me guess.
I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long. Then, I heard a faint voice. The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying, but I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Huh?
A kid. How are you over here?
No, it was several. I hear 5, or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed?
Oh yeah, that's why he said that there's a hole.
I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall was covered by a metal grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit, but I knew it in my gut. This was where those voices were coming from. Hold on. Why are there kids here?
I don't think he's gonna fit in there.
But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship?
So large passenger liner. So that's the ship we're on.
It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. And then... Yeah! How do you like that, you son of a bitch? I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside.
Junpei waited for Seven to resume his story. The longer he waited, however, the clearer it became that Seven had no intention of doing so. He had become silent, simply stared off into the air, his eyes blank.
Hey.
He doesn't remember, probably, right?
What happened after that?
He'd waited long enough, but Seven shook his head.
I don't remember what happens after that.
Shit.
I think I found some kind of door out of the duct. And I think I found some kids, too.
What?
Not good. Why can't I remember what happened next?
Ah, man, what happened to the kids, Seven? Did you save them?
I don't know. I don't know if it was me. I've got this feeling. I think one of the kids died.
What the fuck,
A girl,
man?
I think.
Huh?
Deep in his heart, Junpei felt something very cold. Seven's head dropped, and Junpei saw it. On it, a look of sadness, the likes of which he had never seen on the man before. Yeah, it looks like Seven's a good guy after all. The larger man's eyes blinked rapidly, as if he were fighting back tears, and he swallowed hard. His sigh was like the melancholy, right? Setting off an old, abandoned building. He shook his head and spoke.
Anyway, just please don't ask me anymore, okay? I really don't remember anything else.
After that, Junpei could hardly try to force any answers out of the other man.
It's fine. Don't push yourself. Going by what he said?
Junpei left Seven to pull himself together and instead began thinking everything over.
The children who had been kidnapped 9 years before? Apparently a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals had been behind it all. They'd taken the children to the same ship we're on now. They'd been brought here for an experiment. Seven said it had something to do with controlling human beings.
What the fuck,
The 16 children who had been kidnapped were the subjects. Seven had said 3 of their names were Aoi, Light, and Nona. I think that's all I got. Oh, and Seven is, or was at some point, a cop. I can't really use any of this information anyway.
But it's good to know.
I didn't learn anything about the Nonary Game or Zero. Why were we brought to the same ship where they'd done those experiments 9 years ago? And just what the heck is this about controlling human beings?
This is going fucking crazy,
That's
man.
nuts. Did they really conduct an experiment like that?
Before long, Junpei realized he had spent quite some time deep in thought.
I don't have time to just stand here thinking. I need to get moving.
Junpei shook his head quickly to clear it and returned to his investigation, thoughts swirling in his mind. So, that was a pretty big piece of story, right? So, let's see here. Can we put this in here? Alright, took the door out of his desk. So you can't, like... You can't. I thought maybe you can put it back, like the other way around. You can't, right? Probably. this, the one with the handle. Oh, you can! What was that? I heard it too. Let's open the door. Another tile. Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck that is. So let's look around some more. I think that's it for this room. I don't see anything more. Let's have a look here. Oh, this one is really dark. And this one does have another drawer. Arrgh! God damn it! No matter how hard I pull on this damn thing, it won't budge. Guess I won't be opening this anytime soon. Doesn't look like it's got a keyhole, and there doesn't seem to be anything stopping it. How the hell am I supposed to open it? I asked that myself. Why is it so dark in here? In the other room, the river and the spring went together to solve the puzzle. Does that mean there might be a similar puzzle with this mirror? Well, there's nothing else here apart from the mirror. Maybe I just need to pair something with this mirror. It's a sink, but there's no light shining on it. It's hard to be sure because it's so dark in here, but I don't think there's anything going on with the sink. This faucet is too hard to turn. There's another mirror here. You can just barely see a mirror from the light coming through the ceiling. Sure, it would be nice if the mirror was a little lower down. Looks like it's the same height as the mirror on the right. I wonder if that means anything. Oops. So let's see here. 14E. It says 14E in red. I think I saw 14 red somewhere else. It wasn't something I'm carrying around with me. Oh, the tiles. It says here 14. Twice. Hadn't seen that. So, what's the deal with the lighting here? Just this one beam of light. The rest of the place is too dark. I can't see anything. There's no way we can explore the rest of this room. But I do have a mirror, right? Oh yeah, we can probably use this mirror to reflect the light. Now I just gotta figure out where to reflect the light. Maybe if I go somewhere that's a little easier to shine lights on. See a partition over there. It seems pretty pointless to bother examining it. So if I shine this light on the mirror in the back. What? I get it. If I shine light on a mirror, symbols appears. The left side has a sun and the right has a moon symbol. I'm gonna remember this. And what happens if I shine the light here? When I shine light on the mirror in the back, 4-7. So the sun means 4 and the moon means 7. So if I shine light on this mirror, then I get to see some numbers. I can see a 4 on the left and a 7 on the right. 4 and 7. Yeah. Let's see here. Anything? So 4 and 7. I know I'm gonna remember that because 47 is like Agent Hitman's number. So I don't think there's anything more here. Let's go to the other room. Emergence. There are a bunch of tiles on the door that spell out emergence. Emergence. Maybe it means we need to emerge out of here. Emergence. Probably needs to emerge. Escape. Touchdown the floor, it felt so weird. Huh? Can move the tiles. That means maybe if you swap the tiles you got, the tiles on the wall, something will happen. Suppose now we need to figure out what the strange designs on these tiles mean. At any rate, we should look for all of the tiles that are the same size. You're right. Let's meet back here after we've done a thorough search. Yeah, it said 14E. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 4 probably, right? So have we found everything in here? Can I look under the bed? Nope, we can't. A towel, right? Can I do something on the towel? Drawing the mirror looks like the part to design the towel. Design the towel as a river and spring, right? Please. Yeah, maybe. I mean. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. Just like part of the image on the towel. Towel isn't even spring, is it? Yeah, we filled with water. Is that it? Can't be it, right? Yeah, I don't think that anything more to do with that, right? Seven. Oh, so that's how it works. 7. It's what the moon symbol was pointing to, right? Probably made it so that someone would trigger it by accident. If that's the case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh? Did you hear something? I heard a loud flushing noise. No, not that. Yeah, I heard something. So it's disgusting. You don't expect me to start that thing, right? Can't. Yeah, so it's not here, right? It does have something to do with. It's something came out, but I have no idea where. It's on this drawer, right? It's closed. It's empty. So maybe in another room. So let's do this again. Now this is empty as well. So look here. Is there something inside? Nothing. So let's use this fucking thing here for 1, 2, 3. So I need to do it 4 times. 4. It means, I don't know. So maybe it's in the dark room, right? Do you think? It needs maybe here in the sink. It's a sink, but there's no light shining on it. Maybe if we shine some lights on it. Shit. Sink, but there's no lights shining on it. We don't need to shine light in the hint anymore. Maybe if it. Oh man, how did. I need lights. Let's see here. Towel, let's. Yeah, there's no light. You just open the door. Maybe if we do this. Nope. How the hell are we supposed to? maybe you need to do something in here. Oh no, it's open! God, oh my gosh. So now I'm probably done. So that's what happened. The thing opened. So now we need to. 14 means E, so we need to. Alright, let's crack this mystery. And we've got 4 tiles. There are a bunch of tiles that are the same size up to the wall here. Yeah, I got that, Lotus. Yeah, that's only one way, and I know which ones. Alright, cheers. There's really no need. Normally I read everything, but you know, I know what to do, so there's no need for that. So the door is open. So had to just hear something unlocked. Does that mean we got it right? Yes, looks like we did. 14 hidden on the tile was an E. Hexadecimal. It's an E. I have no idea what that is. Basically, the E's in emergence are the 14s from the tiles. So if we replace it, that gives up the answer. So do we really care why it worked? Let's just get out of here. Let's go. Adios. Think that's it. They passed through the open door and headed to the next room. Junpei jogged down the short staircase and looked around. What the heck? Oh, there's another puzzle in here probably, right?
Oh, what the hell is this place?
Ugh, this room is really creepy.
I think we ought to get the hell out of here now. Figures.
It's locked, isn't it?
Yep. Don't know why I thought this wouldn't be any different.
So, what is this room for, anyway?
This is probably to, you know... Maybe
well, there's a chair in the center of the room.
Holy shit. Do you remember that room with the hospital beds and everyone was like, yeah, this is probably a hospital ship. Now you see this crazy chair that maybe was used to, you know, heal mental patients. So you think the ship was used on mental patients? Something like that? Like in the 20s, people used crazy methods to heal, you know, crazy people. You know, lobotomy and electricity and whatnot. So maybe this is what kind of ship this is. So it's very creepy.
Oh, looks uncomfortable to say the least. I'd rather not sit in it if I can avoid it.
Say the least, yeah.
It looks like it's placed over some kind of glass panel. Too dark to look through it, though.
I bet there are sharks under it.
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth.
Holy crap, man, this is crazy.
Oh, what the hell is this?
I hope it's poop, not blood.
What are these tools for?
That's not something I even want to think about.
Yeah, what the fuck were they doing here?
No doubt about it. This room's dangerous. Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here. Come on.
So we need to solve another puzzle, which we are gonna do next time on Let's Play 999. So lots of story here. We solved the puzzle, so I actually did lots of things I'm proud of in this episode. So please stick with me for the next time when I play more 999, and I'll play this probably right after I have dinner because it's really interesting, the story. Cheers. Peace, everyone. Bye.